What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the Extreme Rules pre-show. That is right, it is time. We are almost at the main show, but first and foremost, let's kick off the pre-show, and it is going to be the match we talked about. Hideo Itami is going to go one-on-one with the Big Show. Now, if you remember, this rivalry spawned just a couple of weeks ago, a backstage disagreement that led to, well, Big Show just not liking what he heard and taking out Hideo Itami, leaving him in a mess backstage. So last week, after Big Show's win against Dash Wilder from the Revival, Hideo Itami chose the optimum time to come out and get his own back on the Big Show with a little bit of an aid from Scott Dawson. But he looks focused and ready tonight to get revenge, to equal the score and pick up a win over the absolute beast of a man that is the Big Show. So here comes the veteran then, and the first thing that is completely evident between these two is the sheer difference in size. Hideo Itami, of course, a small guy, a cruiserweight really, whereas the Big Show, as you can see, 7 foot tall, 400 pounds, just absolute animal. And yeah, I think he's going to have the advantage in this one, that is for sure. But guys, I would like to apologise as well. I know I said Extreme Rules would come out a couple of weekends ago. Last week was my last week at work before moving back to uni, so I had a full week of work and then moving house last weekend. So this is really the first time I've been able to record and get something out to you, so I apologise for the delay, but it is finally here. The pre-show is underway, and in this match, Hideo goes for a kick to the midsection straight away, goes for the drop kick as well, but can't get the big man off his feet, and a nice takedown by the Big Show. Of course, this is just the only match on the pre-show tonight. There are, of course, 7 other matches on the main show that we will go through after this match has finished. Big Show going for the KO punch, and now the spear, and he's going for the pinfall already. Is that going to be it? Did he get enough on the... Yes, he did. Well, I mean, that was quick. Big Show going for the knockout punch. It didn't look like he got all of it, but enough to daze Hideo, and then the spear straight after was enough to completely take out the man and get the 3 count. Well. That was over before it even begun, really. Big Show not wasting any time whatsoever. I didn't expect that match to be over so quickly, but there we go. Big Show not taking any prisoners. He wanted to get this done, and he did absolutely that. A big win for the Big Show. Maybe now he can go on to some big and better things past Hideo Itami. But as we said, we're going to round up the matches on the rest of the main show card. So let's have a look what we've got coming up. The first match is going to be for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. The New Day, the champions, they are going to go up against Sanity. Of course, Sanity, Killian Dane beating Kofi Kingston to get them this opportunity, but they've been after the New Day for weeks. Just little attacks here and there, just making themselves known, and they finally got this opportunity. Can Sanity take the tag team titles away from the New Day? The next match is going to be another tag match, and it's actually going to be a tornado tag match. These two teams have been at each other's throats for weeks, whether it's against each other or in 6-man tag team matchups, but the club are going to go up against the Bar. Of course, they featured in the 6-man tag match, as we said, with Samoa Joe and John Cena, but they've had their own battles as well. The Bar most recently on Smackdown getting beaten by Mustafa Ali and Drew Gulak, and the club have put in fine performances against the WWE champion Samoa Joe. Of course, Luke Gallows pinning as WWE champion, and Kyle Anderson on the last episode of Smackdown put in a fine performance. Can they use that momentum heading into this match? The next match is the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. What a mess this has turned out to be for the current champion. Big E, of course, won it in our preliminary episodes at the start of the Universe mode. Dean Ambrose claimed his #1 contender spot very early by winning that match, but ever since then those two have been in terrible form, And while The Miz and Drew McIntyre have seized their opportunities, The Miz calling out General Manager Page saying he should be in this match. He beat Dean Ambrose to book his place to make it a triple threat. But then Drew McIntyre beat Big E on SmackDown, and the General Manager was impressed enough to say, Drew, if you go and do it again, I will add you to that match. So the odds against the champion Big E, is he going to be able to survive in this fatal 4-way? Our next match is going to be Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins. Now we're being told that this is actually going to be a no DQ match given the nature of how this rivalry has come about. Sami Zayn obviously has a problem with Seth Rollins that not really many people understand why. Of course, a few weeks ago Seth was in a one-on-one match with Jinder, and Jinder asked Sami to come in and interfere. Obviously didn't fancy taking Seth on that night. So in the middle of the match, Sami came in and just gave Seth a blue thunderbomb. Of course, we know later on that AJ came out and attacked Jinder. But after that, last week on Raw, as we see, Seth Rollins had his match with Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn came out and attacked him during his entrance. Seth went on to lose, of course, to Jey Uso because of that attack. So Sami's obviously got a problem, and it's going to be sorted one way. No DQ match at Extreme Rules. Our next match is going to be for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss is going to take on Asuka. Alexa Bliss, of course, has already had an opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship. On that occasion, of course, she lost, but she's been the best woman in the SmackDown Women's division, picking up a number of good results since then, and she was given the opportunity, if she could beat Asuka in a match on SmackDown, then she would get an opportunity at the Women's Championship once again, and she did just that. Despite really hurting her back, she did manage to pick up the win over Asuka against all odds and set up this match. And we are being told now that this is going to be an Iron Woman match that I cannot wait to see. The penultimate match of the card is going to see Jinder Mahal take on AJ Styles in a steel cage match. AJ, tired of Jinder's antics, just attacks, getting one up as often as he can, running away, being a bit of a coward as Jinder. AJ has had enough after what we talked about earlier between Seth and Sami. Was AJ had come in to Seth's rescue and hit Jinder with a Styles Clash. He grabbed a microphone and called out Jinder Mahal. He said he was tired of the attacks, tired of Jinder running, and challenged him to a steel cage match where he can't run anymore. Is AJ going to get his retribution? There's only one way to find out. And the main event of the Extreme Rules card, John Cena, Samoa Joe, Extreme Rules match for the WWE Championship. This match I cannot wait to see. Samoa Joe, he will use any means necessary to take advantage. John Cena, like with Dean Ambrose, claimed his #1 contender spot very early on. May have been the first or second week of SmackDown. And ever since then, he's just kept himself to himself, just been getting on, winning matches. And now, maybe a quiet favourite coming into this match. Samoa Joe's looked shaky as well. We look back to matches against Dean Ambrose and certainly on the previous episode of SmackDown against Carl Anderson. Samoa Joe not looking at his best, but managing to get the job done. Can Big Match John strike at the right time and claim the big belt on SmackDown? Well, that is going to be it for this pre-show, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will bring the main show out to you as soon as possible. Drop a like on the episode if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the pay-per-view. And I'll see you for Extreme Rules.